Rotations. Rotations are transformations that turn our figure around a fixed point that we call the center of rotation. And our rotation is another isometry transformation, meaning that we're not changing the shape of our figure in any form or fashion. We're just taking that pre-image and rotating it around to have the image. All right, let's look at this counterclockwise about the origin. Little cheat sheet I got for you. So remember, counterclockwise goes this way. From these cheats, you can figure out what the points would be for if you were going clockwise. Some of them are similar. You'll figure that one out. So if you are going 90 degrees clockwise around the origin, then your rule is X, Y, and we switch our X and Y and do the opposite of Y. Don't worry, I'll go over an example. If we are going, so this is counterclockwise, if we are going from our pre-image counterclockwise 180 degrees, then our rule is we take the opposite of X, opposite of Y. And if we are going 270 degrees, our rule is switch your X and Y. This time take the opposite of X. All right, let's look at an example using those rules. So this first one right here, triangle ABC with at 2, 7. Okay, so A is at 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is where A is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. B, 2, 3, 4, 1. And here is C. And we want to go 90 degrees counterclockwise. So again, we're going this way around. And 90 degrees. We're going just to this next quadrant over here. So take a step back. If we're in whatever quadrant we're in, and we are going around, if we're going counterclockwise, I'll just use this as an example, then this quadrant would be 90 degrees. This one would be 180, and this one would be 270. Just if you forgot. All right, so let's look at these points with these rules. We're going 90 degrees counterclockwise. So we're going to flip the X and Y and change X. So A we have at 2, 7. So we're going to flip X and Y, and then we're going to do the opposite of Y. So Y is positive 7, so now it's going to be negative 7. Let's do that again. We got 6, 5. First, we're going to switch them, and then we're going to do the opposite of Y. It's positive 5, so we're going to take negative 5. Okay, let's plot these new points. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Here is A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here's B. Negative 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here, here is C. Here is my triangle. So it looks like we just took that triangle and just turned it 90 degrees. So here's my points. Negative 5, 6, negative 1, 4. All right, let's look at another way of doing this, especially if you do have paper. and you want a different way of doing this. So this to me is probably the easiest, especially because we're going to be taking tests online. A lot of your work is going to already be online. And we're not going to have paper, so we can have these rules. Once you start working with these rules, then you can figure out the clockwise rules. And there's space here on your notes to write them. So another way of doing this, especially if we have paper copy, is we can graph the pre-image, just like always, and then we can turn our paper and, let's say, relabel the axis. And then we can write the coordinates of the new image. So let's look at what I mean by that. Okay, so we have this rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, W, 1, negative 1, X. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, Y, negative 1, 2, oh, negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Z is right here. All right, we got this rectangle and we want to go 180 degrees. You see how it tells us? It doesn't tell us which way to go, counterclockwise or clockwise. Here's one thing that you can notice, is that it doesn't matter which way you go 180 degrees, you're going to end up in the same spot. So I wonder what it means about this rule. All right, let's look at this, how we did this one. All right, so we graphed our pre-image, and now I'm going to turn the paper 180 degrees. So this is 90, this is 180. Oh, where's my graph? Okay, now this is going to be my x-axis, and this is going to be my y-axis. And these will be my positive numbers and my negative numbers, positive numbers, and negative numbers. And now I'm going to look at where these points are, and those will be the points for our actual image. So x is at negative 1, 1. Negative 1, 1. And I'm going to write these upside down. 1, 2, 3. So y is at negative 3, positive 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And z is at 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, positive 7. Turn my paper over. Let me plot those points real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? W, negative 1, 1. X, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Y, and 1, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is Z. Here is my image, and it has been, if you look at it closely, it has been turned 180 degrees. Again, it doesn't matter which way, it is the same. Let me know if you have questions on your rotation.